plate, Eduardo Nunez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Boston, the shortstop, Eduardo Nunez.
First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, there aren't a lot of guys with the talent and determination of Dustin Pedroia. This guy's hitting over 450 his last 10 games. He's the guy I'm watching, but not only in this game. I watched him in batting practice too, and he was hammering the ball. When you get on a kind of a roll like he is right now, his confidence is soaring, and right now he's seeing the ball great.
Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here. And now here's the third time he's stepped out. Talk about breaking up a guy's rhythm. First delivery to him on the way. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. And he'll step out for a fourth time here. And now be careful, because I don't know many pitchers who care for these type of shenanigans. Here comes the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Rodon has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Garcia is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the. In order go the Red Sox. Red Sox nothing. White Sox coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Chris Sale will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
At the plate, Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the White Sox, the left fielder, Leury Garcia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now. Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. Lifetime against Chris Sale. 2 hits in 7 tries. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Anderson absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Host starting lineup in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough.
He's going,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The throw pulls him off the bag.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Behind 0-2 now. Now a swing and a miss. Maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Daniel Palka. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Garcia stands at second with 2 gone. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Man left for the White Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Previously against Carlos Rodon, he's gone 3 for 11. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. On the ground to third. Moncada gloves it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. No score here as we play inning number 2. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Backhanded. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. The average for him entering play here's in the high 360s. So he's one to avoid as a pitcher if at all possible. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. In his career, Casilla carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. Castillo, who cleverly gets the nickname Beef. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
In there for strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now. Striding in, Ryan Goins. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Breaking ball called just a bit low. And that's too high, ball 2. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a foul.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds.
Welcome back to the south side of Chicago, where the hometown White Sox have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the mound this season. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's Brock Holt now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first. Fielded by Abreu, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping up now, Sandy Leon. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Cordell is there, and it's a very quick inning as this. Digging in, Brandon Geyer, lifetime against Chris Sale. He brings a 4 for 12 line. He's taken him deep once.
Geyer.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number 1. Now at the plate, Ryan Cordell. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
1-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
2-1 the count.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
And it's fouled away. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Betts. In there, a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Coming to the plate now, Leury Garcia. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Popped him up. Pierce over to his right. 2 down.
The batter, number 7.
Man at second here with 2 away. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Cordell at second with 2 down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not.
Hot shot to first base, and a great play to end the inning. White digging in now. Eduardo Nunez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Ready now, Dustin Pedroia hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now back, designated.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. Cordell is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he's safe.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Pierce. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming. Here it is. line towards center field. Cordell is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great. Ready now for the White Sox, Jose Abreu, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count.
And it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Now batting.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Daniel Palka. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
So we got him swinging. Daniel Palka becomes out number 2 this inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Brock Holt comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, Rafael Devers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Goins fields it cleanly. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs. But he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Now batting.
Thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman, Ryan.
Now at the plate, Ryan Goins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. in there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Ball 2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 2-2 one more time. Is a sinker in the dirt.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Geyer. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Now at the plate, Sandy Leon. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th.
Sandy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Hit out towards second. There is Goins. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. 2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Now you can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have got lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
Stepping in now, Dustin Pedroia. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And Pedroia is going to have himself extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Designated hitter.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Then the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. trying to pick things up where we left off. Ryan Cordell. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Leury Garcia. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball, and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, but the runner's back easily. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
A 1 pitch on its way. Swings through it for strike number 2.
0-2.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. And there he goes toward second. Taken to throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Here's Steve Pearce now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Now that
one man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and in to hit next it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cordell has a play, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Digging in to try it again, Brock Holt. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Rafael Devers, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Count now a ball and a strike. Fouled off. Holt is off at first with 2 away. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Anderson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Red Sox lead 1, but they're on top. Standing in, Jose Abreu. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. Fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Digging in once again, Wellington Castillo. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Juan Minaya been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Into the box now, Sandy Leon. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped up. Goins moving to his left. He's got it 1 away. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Geyer moves over, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Now a curveball misses inside.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Garcia is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoán Moncada. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat.
Baseman, Yoán Moncada.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He's got shot.
Two balls and no strikes. The count to Yoán Moncada.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can't put it on the board. Yeah! A solo shot here to left. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
We're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that what have you done for me lately world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
Standing in now, Ryan Goins. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No outs, nobody on. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Guyer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. 3-0 now. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Ready for another shot now. Leury Garcia. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fastball got him to swing through it. it's 1-1. 2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit.
Geyer
Heads for the plate.
The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll depart after getting one out here in the 8th, but he's in line to take the loss, barring a late turnaround. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Smith playing here in his age 29 season. He was an 8th round selection back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
The first baseman.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Front door with the slider. He clips the zone for a called strike. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
1-1.
Cordell at second. Garcia on at first with 2 down. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors. Kelvin Herrera takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Leading off for Boston.
Striding in for Boston, Dustin Pedroia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Comes set, and the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Hit in the air out to center field. Cordell has a beat on it. 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera, he's gone 2 for 8. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit high and deep to left field. Garcia looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left, and we are tied again.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
In now, Steve Pearce. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit down the third base line. But this will get foul for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now another 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Again, a 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cordell on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Here's the 0-2. And right into the shift. Taken in by Abreu. And he'll step on the bag himself. And the inning is over. But the Red Sox tie things up on the solo homer. We'll go to the bottom of the ninth. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. So here's Daniel Ponca now. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
The designated hitter.
He's set and the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the gold.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Stepping into the box, Wellington Castillo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 the count to Wellington Castillo.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Sent on the ground out to second, and fouled out there by Pedroia, and he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Third baseman.
Yohan Moncada will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th, as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Jace Fry takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 57, Jace Fry. Leading off for Boston, the left fielder, Rod Holmes.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Holt is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Rafael.
Standing in, Rafael Devers. The pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. One and one, here it comes. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Hit out towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The catcher,
stepping in, Sandy Leon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon. 2 out, nobody on. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Garcia. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Ryan Goins. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley is there, and that's the first out of the inning. So striding in, Brandon Geyer. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Call time.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in, Ryan Cordell. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Right on the inside, Black with the slider. Laid off but called a strike.
Pretty good slider out of him right there. That pitch is definitely a big reason why he's pitching so effectively right now.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there, and that ends the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Eduardo Nunez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Foul ball.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. One and two. Here it comes. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Swing and a liner. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. So now we'll get a look at what remains in the Chi Sox bullpen should they decide to make a move here. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. There's one. To Abreu for the big double play.
The batter, number 50, second baseman.
Stepping into the box, Dustin Pedroia. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A bouncer to the left side. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Leury Garcia. Singled homer run in his last time up. Ryan Brazier takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12.
Number 70.
First offering on its way. Line drive to left. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings.
Now batting.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here. This is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And he is in there.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was young for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Fastball just off the inside corner. A ball and a strike now. A possible winning run on second. No one out. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
On to Pierce at first, and it's a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Daniel Palka. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the 0-2. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. Randall Delgado gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 25.
Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cordell sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The first baseman, number 25.
Stepping up to the plate, Steve Pierce. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Garcia will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
From the stretch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Comes set. The 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Up next for Chicago, Wellington Castillo. First offering on its way.
Wellington.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Line drive to center field. Bradley is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in, Yohan Moncada. He smacked a homer back in the 8th in this one. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Holt moves over. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Ryan Goins struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. 4-1.
1 ball, no strike.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Even at 1-1, the pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Two and 2. Into the windup. The 2-2 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Another full count pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Now in the box, Brock Holt, and he'll be
leading off for Boston, the left fielder, Brock Holt.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Cordell has to run straight back, but he has it for the first down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Striding in once again, Rafael Devers. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Number 3, Sandy.
So striding forward now, Sandy Leon. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado. He's 1 for 2. 2 out, nobody on. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Geyer moves over, and that's the third out. So coming to the plate, Brandon Geyer. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a solo shot down the line and left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
Pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player in the game.
He was one of the few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Three to 2, the finish in tonight's game. Randall Delgado earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.
line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.